Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the ultimate guru, the best guru in the world that the world has ever seen, that the universe has ever seen.
You
All right, and
just
with me,
read the thing that you have
and
that
I'm
you
not
wrote.
reading anything. There's
Yeah,
no
I know.
script
I can.
anywhere.
Everybody can tell.
I thought you didn't like the script. I thought you
I mean,
hated
I
when
don't.
people
I
could
don't.
tell
But
I was
I
reading from a script.
just when the podcast comes on, go hello everyone. It's me, Abigail. We're here to do the
And
podcast.
with me is my co-host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Beanie doo 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 doo. See, I'm way off script.
That was like the cheeriest I've ever heard you respond. That
I
was
want to
like how
die.
you're supposed to respond.
I want to die.
All right. So I was bringing something up right before we started recording, and I got told to shut up so that we can talk about it on air. But I think it's very funny that the last few weeks on Twitter, that the trad wives, very good little trad wives, are all bragging about how little their husbands do and arguing with women who are saying like, why are you bragging about this? That's a strange thing to do, kind of thing. Um, did you want me to continue with what I was saying, or did you have a point before I do?
No, I was just finishing my espresso.
Okay. So anyway,
I have an
lived
espresso
through-
maker. What do
I
you
have
have?
lived-
An orange juice maker? Not probably. Even
I
that
have
is.
an espresso maker
What type though?
and a milk frother. I don't remember what the brand is, but it's like $100 or something. It's not very.
Yeah,
fancy.
well, mine's
It's
like
100 something.
mine's like $400. So it's-
Ours is like the one that the reviews said, yeah, this is just as good as the one's twice as much.
yeah,
Like
it's
that's
prob-
the one we got.
it's probably better. I don't know. I just got it for Erica one time because I do love my wife, girlfriend, whatever you want to call it. But keep on with this whole thing.
Okay, anyway, so I've lived through two distinct periods of time in my marriage.
She's lived through periods. She said periods. She said periods.
I did say that. Oh my goodness, we're elementary school boys now.
She
That's
said
what we're
periods.
doing on this
She
show.
she said
I
periods.
said now as if that's not what the show has always been. So what I'm trying to say
Time to
is that
drink the
early on-
whiskey.
so we got married early, very young. We
Oh
had
wait,
kids
wait.
very
Well, hold
young.
on, hold on. Why'd you get married early?
No, because
Why'd you
we needed to get married.
Why was that
young.
though? Why was that
Look,
happened?
because I was gonna have a baby.
Oh, whoa, that's crazy. How that happened though?
That's sex.
Yeah, you did before you were supposed to.
Well, that's beside the point because we made it better. We fixed it.
Yeah. That's why
We
you're
got
on this
married.
show. That's why you're on
We
this
have
show.
that.
You
This is
really,
why I'm
no, you
obviously
fixed
such a
it.
happy-go-lucky person because
Yeah.
I fixed everything.
You fixed it. It was great. And how old were you when this happened? I'm just for continuity.
18.
18 years old. That's crazy. Sorry, go ahead with your story. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
at 18.
so-
I just want everybody to know that 18 years old, you got pregnant, and therefore we should listen to your
They
opinion
know
on stuff.
this. They
Yeah.
know this. And you know what? You know what? They should because I have a variety of perspectives. Okay, that are
Oh, is
different
it
from a
from?
lot of other
Wait.
people.
Are you saying
Because
from
of these
legs in the
things.
air towards immediate responsibility?
You know what?
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't need to
Yeah,
take this guff from you.
yeah, I
I
know.
don't
Because
need to
I'm
take
right.
This from you. Can I get out what I'm trying to say? Okay.
Go ahead.
Shut up. Shut
Okay.
your mouth.
It's
Let
fine.
me
I'm right.
speak.
It's fine.
Yeah. Shh. 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 Shh.
If you've ever
Okay.
played Metroid, you wouldn't be Samus. You would be Metroid. Just like a big bubbly shitty thing that explodes all over everybody. I just want you to know. Just so you know. Like,
That's
but go ahead.
Bryden has the day off of work because of a hurricane, and so he is very drunk already. And
That's
also,
true.
we recorded the bonus episode first this week, so there's
Because-
been like a long period of drinking for him.
Because we were being cool, and I thought that
We were
that
being
episode
too
was
cool.
great. Yeah,
We
and I
didn't
was
get
like,
to even one Reddit story or Dear Abby or anything because we were just having such a good time talking.
yeah, we were just having a good time before Abby decided this is the way that she wanted to be.
Whatever. This
You're
is the
just-
way that I want to be. So anyway, early on, my husband was going to school and working at the same time. He was very busy. And I did, and also he had like
What were you
these
doing
kind
during
of
that time? What were you
immature,
while he
youthful ideas,
what
very rigid ideas of what it is his work and what is mine. But it was fine, and I didn't mind it too much because he was working so much,
I'm
right?
curious. I'm curious. He was working so
Okay,
much. He was going to school. What were you doing? What were you doing during this time?
taking care of the children
Oh,
in the
okay.
house.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I just
I was
wanted to
taking care of
know.
the children
Uh
in the
huh.
house and
I'll bet that was.
cleaning and cooking homemade meals.
Oh
And
man,
then I started homeschooling.
like fucking wheat pizza and yeah. I'll bet that was so hard and bean burritos and shit. That was really hard, probably what you did.
Look, you have no idea what day-to-day life
So
with an
hard.
82-year-old is. Okay,
What
you
is?
don't
Yeah, you know
understand. And
why?
then when
You
you
know
have
why?
multiple kids,
You know why?
what?
Because literally, I could
Okay.
just not come in a million women. That's why. You just out of all the cum that happened out of your
Okay,
fucking
look, that's disgusting. Be quiet.
no, I'm just saying he was a
You need
popular
to
guy,
stop.
right? And then he just shot his cum everywhere, and you just had to catch it.
No. Okay, that's retarded. We were in a relationship.
Yeah, he's over there rock starring it
So
out,
stupid.
just
Okay,
shooting
look,
cum
whatever. He
everywhere, and
was
you
a
just
rock
had to
star.
catch it.
Okay, shut your mouth. I'm talking right now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I heard.
What is the point of what you're saying?
The point is what I'm saying is like, how unlucky are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, you're so lucky.
I wouldn't say I'm lucky or unlucky.
Literally, this time last year, all you could do was talk about poop.
Dude, that was a rough time, okay? Oh my goodness. Out of the 3 kids, potty training experiences, the last one was just it's a freaking horror movie. Like picture a horror movie and like blood and gore everywhere except it's piss and shit.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. The worst thing that happened to me was I just had an espresso that was like totally inadequate.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
I
That's not the
think
worst thing
that
that happens to
sucks.
me. That is very far from the worst thing
There's
that
like
happens
I
to me
didn't put brown
regularly.
sugar in it or anything. You know, it's like Erica's just on
Why
her
would you do
period, being a real bitch about making my espressos.
Yeah, I did hear a lot of yelling going on. He was gone for a very long time, twice. By the way, he sat down and then went back, and there's just like yelling,
Yeah, she
a
didn't
lot
make
of yelling.
she didn't make my espresso. That's bullshit. She didn't make it. She's gonna
Poor
listen to
Erica.
this, and you know what, Erica? I want you to know it's bullshit.
Oh my goodness gracious!
She didn't make my espresso, dude. She's on her
Leave her
period.
alone.
No.
Look, she's on her period, so what you should be doing is making her an espresso and bringing her chocolate and flowers. To
I should
her
make
feel
her an
better.
I should make her an espresso with chocolate and flowers, mix it into a little device, and throw it right in her face.
Into a device.
Yeah.
What? What?
I don't know. It's just a word that came out.
What sort of?
I was hoping we'd all just roll with it.
What device?
Do the show. I thought we'd just roll with it.
I can't breathe. How
Good.
can I do this show?
Good. Can I do that more until it's gone for you? The show is now fucking Bryden fucking here to help. I'll be like, listen here, my name's Dr. Proctor. If you can't breathe, maybe you should quit being a bitch.
I feel like you're a little. Okay, whatever. So we're moving on. The point I'm making is
If you ever
that-
moved, you wouldn't be so fat.
the average office worker, okay, your husband, woman who's listening to this potentially, if there are women out there listening, I know there are a few.
There better not be.
Um,
I swear to God, if there's one
They
woman
are
out there,
some.
I swear to God, if there's a lady, I'm going to punch you. Not one girl. Not on
He's
my
like
watch.
3 feet tall. Where's he?
I'm
he's gonna
5
punch you in the
foot.
Stomach.
I'm
Oh my gosh.
5'6". Listen here, ladies. What if I punched you hard in the belly? Think of that.
He can't reach your face.
I don't have to. I just got to get you right in the tummies. I'm not going to take it. I swear to God, if there's one woman listening, I will freak out. I will freak out.
I want everyone, all the women listening, to comment on the YouTube and write in reviews that you're a woman listener and see what happens. That's
Ah,
a
what's
little
going to happen?
experiment.
What's gonna
Okay,
happen? It's not good
calm
for
down.
you.
You're like a freaking pit bull that someone's
It's-
holding back over here. That's what he thinks.
You know what? And
Okay.
I think of women
You
as
do look like a dog.
they're tit bulls,
What?
boobies.
Okay, so
I don't like them.
I
I don't like them.
even
I
know
don't
what
like
was
them.
trying
I
to
don't like
say
them.
anymore.
The
I know you
abitches.
don't.
The
You need to calm
abitches.
down.
Well,
Like,
no,
it's
I'm not
not
gonna.
even- like,
Bright dogs
sorry that
attack!
Your
Bright
espresso
dog!
was subpar. I'm
Bright,
sorry.
Bright dogs attack. Bright dogs attack the abitches.
Attack who?
The abitches. If there's any of them, there better not be. Get them.
I do have a lot of them.
Well, then-
actually.
well,
and,
then-
and half of them are your people that have DM'd me secretly and told me, "Hey, don't tell Bryden," but I'm
They
actually
better-
an bitch.
They better not.
Yes, like half of them.
That's ridiculous. I swear to God, if
they're DMing me all the time, like, "Hey, don't tell Bryden this," but actually,
she has a husband.
doesn't matter. They're my bitches,
They better not be.
little bitches. That's
They
what are.
better not be. They better not be.
Okay, so anyway, I just want to say that if you are the average office worker, not like my husband was, who was actually working an extremely demanding, stressful job for a full 8-hour day or more, and then leaving from work and going to school, to university, to do a bunch of advanced math
what
toward
do you
his
mean?
degree. Okay?
Do you mean by
If
school?
your
You mean
husband-
a girl's house to bang her?
He did make a lot of jokes about having a second family at that time. Which was a little suspicious.
I made that joke to Erica today.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. It was just a running joke where he's like, "Yeah, you think I'm going to school, but like, that's not where I am. Like, actually." And it would get more and more elaborate over time. Like, they're in Canada and there's a tunnel under the garage. And like,
Damn.
it's just, like,
You've got somehow like a sister wife that rules.
yeah, I've never met her. I don't know. Apparently she's a barista. I don't know, man. Okay, so she actually has a job. She's beating me. But okay. So the average office worker, women who are listening, if your husband is the average office worker, he is scrolling Twitter for the majority of his day.
That's not
all
true.
right?
That's not true. That's
the
not
average office worker does 3 hours of work a day
true. That's not true.
in his
That's
8-hour day.
That's not true. That's
That
not
is
true.
true.
That's not true.
What is he doing?
Okay, so as an average office worker, what you should look at is the work week versus the work day. So, like, yeah, maybe I have
But it's an average.
I'm telling you, look at the work week versus the work day. Like, yeah, I might have a fucking day where it's like, I got shit to do. But then there's another day where it's crisis.
I can absolutely tell you, having a husband that is in a management position and seeing what work people are doing under him and what hours they are claiming they worked, they are working 3 hours a day max.
Okay,
I'm telling you
then
right
I
now,
need to go.
100%. That is what's happening.
Then I need to work there. I'm telling you that, like, on average,
it is.
no, on
And this is like, and the people who
I
come
have a
over
crisis
from other
day.
companies are complaining that they're being made to work too much. So imagine other companies.
Okay, imagine what I do then. I'm telling you, like, yeah, there are some days where there are just like it's bullshit days, but there are crisis days. Absolutely, like Monday was a crisis day for me. My
I have
whole
crisis
day.
days too.
You don't though because you don't have a job.
So what is the poop smeared on the walls though? Is that not a crisis?
I don't know. Stop pooping on the walls.
No, I have IBS. I'm Orthodox.
Yeah.
What do you-
Yeah.
No, I
No,
can't.
this-
It is an aspect of my religion that I just. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to apostatize? Because I'm not going to hell just so. Oh, my walls
so-
can be sparkly clean and not sticky and brown. Like no.
That's gonna
You
piss
okay?
people off. By the way, that's gonna piss off so many people.
I'm fine with that.
That's
They
not
hate
a
me anyway. Half of Orthodox Twitter has me blocked. That's why when Elon was like, "We're gonna take away blocks," I was like, "Oh, they're gonna let me out of the cage. I get to go at him again. Yes."
It's just you and Tappy that are happy. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there going,
Yes.
God damn it, Luke O'Brien's going to be looking at my shit again.
Now, me and Taffy are sitting here plotting our revenge and excited about it, and everybody else is like, "Oh no!" But that one guy who's really weird to me will be able to see my tweets on his main account and not on an alt. Oh no!
I'm literally friends with a guy who was weird to me years ago. We should really do the show instead of just doing what we did last episode. But
No, I'm trying to explain to you about the thing.
no, well, I want to shout him. I want to shout
Okay.
him out. This guy Nick Abbott was super weird to me several years ago, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that guy, but he was always kind of cool. And now I just realized who he was, and he followed me on Twitter. He's called Nick the Nuke, and fucking follow his ass. He's cool. Like he makes
Alright.
really good
Nick
tweets.
the
I
Nuke?
like him. Yeah, I don't know what his Twitter name is, but Nick the Nuke. Yeah, I follow him, and you should too. He's pretty cool.
All right, follow Nick the Nuke. That'll be great.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, what was I saying? Okay,
You were talking about poop. You were talking about poop.
those two different periods of time, because over time, okay, my husband didn't have to do the school anymore. He got his degree and things calmed down a little here and there. But even now, he does have full 8 hours constant work, stressful days. He comes home and he has more emails to deal with. On
No,
the
he doesn't.
weekends, he's getting calls.
No, he doesn't.
I mean,
No, he
I
doesn't.
can look
No,
over
he
his
doesn't.
shoulder and see that it's work emails.
That's not how this stuff works.
That is how it works.
It's literally not. Like as somebody that does this is not how that works. You're wrong. Yeah, he is bombarded with bullshit from a bunch of fucking people, but it's bullshit to say that it's not a full 8 hours of work, and it's bullshit to say that it's more than 8 hours work. Like it's an honest day's white man work. All right, like I wasn't
Some people are doing more work than others.
sure. Yeah, 100%.
There are absolutely like 90% of a company is dragging it down.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's the 10% that are keeping it afloat by doing 10 times more work than the other ones.
100%.
Okay. That is absolutely a fact. That's the dynamic I'm talking about here. My husband is part of the 10%. Okay. Most of your husbands, women that are talking about how, your husband comes home and he needs to relax. So he doesn't have to help me at all ever. I mean, statistically, chances that he's in that 10% are not very high.
Okay, but the thing is, it's you that is special. It's your husband that is special. That's fucking bullshit.
He literally is doing that. And still, my point is that these days, once he was done with the school, once he kind of got a better picture of what day-to-day life with the kids is, and we got like a particularly rowdy child. Everyone who has listened to the show for a long time knows about my son beating me up, like literally beating me black and blue as a toddler.
It's pretty nice that he doesn't run in here naked and punch you anymore.
Yes, that's good. That interrupted the show quite a
That
bit.
happened a lot. Yeah.
That happened a lot.
Run
and just
in.
screaming, I need snacks!
Yeah.
His new thing these days is he doesn't just scream about how he needs snacks all the time, but he does come to me and he gets all pouty and he goes, Mommy, my tummy is grumbling. Am I going to die if I don't eat? Mommy, you have to feed me or I'm going to die.
You should tell him you are going to die and I'm not going to feed you and just see how he reacts.
Okay, that would be horrible because he knows he's not gonna. He knows for a fact he's not gonna. You could try to explain it to him and he doesn't care.
This is why
he's trying to manipulate me.
See, this is why I couldn't be a father because I would go, yeah, you're gonna die, and I'm not gonna feed you until 5. So I don't know. Like the dog gets fed at 5. So do you, but you might die.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're not a dad. See, this is why not everyone should have children. Stop telling people that they need to have children to fix their lives. Because Bryden should not have
it's insane to me that people tell me these things. They're like, oh, you're depressed. You should have a kid. And I'm like, what do you think I'm going to fucking do to that kid? I mean, like, he's just going to grow up terrible.
Like, these people do not need to have them.
No, I should not have a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, Erica could be a good mom. I mean, she's like a loving person or whatever. But like, I'm going to fuck with that kid. I swear to God, if I have a fucking girl... as soon as she has a period, I'm inviting all of the parents over, and we're having Bloody Marys with tampons in them. And I'd be like,
hilarious.
Yeah,
at a period party.
Yeah,
it's funny because period parties are like a feminist thing.
Are they really?
Where you invite all your female family members over and you celebrate it, so that it does. The idea is that it will then not be as embarrassing for her because it's like, oh, you're part of the community.
No, no,
You're
no.
hanging
My
out with
idea
those
was that it
women.
would be super
You would,
embarrassing to
yeah.
her.
So
Yeah.
that's the thing. Yeah, you're doing like the opposite.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Especially if you invited me.
Oh, dude, I'm inviting everybody, dude. All the neighbors
Yeah.
are
So
coming over and be
that's
like, guess who got her period? It's Brydena. She got it.
right. Oh my goodness.
If I had a
Okay.
girl, I would name her Omari.
Omari.
Yeah, I like that name.
Okay. It's a weird name, but everybody's doing weird. It's a better weird name, you know. It's not Brinley or whatever the frick is going on
I like
now.
Omari. And if I had a boy, I'd name him William Lincoln Proctor.
Okay.
Like I like that. But if I had a girl, it would be Omari.
William Wayne Proctor. Okay, but so my husband.
You got it.
Uh,
You got it.
yeah, I mean, I got it
Yeah.
originally, but I just. Yeah. Anyway, we're moving on. So I'm gonna say though that there is nothing sexy about a man doing dishes, like physically, obviously, but there is absolutely a greater attraction and bond. You know, based on his actions.
I do
Specifically,
dishes.
your husband wants your life to be a little bit easier. He wants you to get the chance to rest in the afternoon also. He doesn't expect you to be working sun up till sundown when he gets home from work and he just relaxes, like even just the tiniest thing. And my husband is so cute. You know, he'll load the dishwasher and then he'll make sure to tell me about it. It's like a puppy dog that wants a treat and I think it's adorable. I think it's the cutest thing ever. I know some women get annoyed by that because they're like, "What, you want a cookie?" And I'm just like, "Oh, he deserves a cookie." I don't know. That's just me.
What's
But
your cookie
anyway,
that you give him? I do the dishes all the fucking time. This goddamn bitch. Like our thing
yeah.
is like getting the goddamn water from the fucking Publix. You
My
know.
my yeah. Well, my point here essentially is that if you treat a relationship like that's his job, it's my job to this extent, and it's like it's you're tallying things. It's exactly like these are the rigid roles. You are not allowing for just the basic loving uh impulse to want to make your spouse's life easier in some way. There have been times when I did most of the lawn mowing before we started hiring a lawn guy when we moved to a different
I
town.
like to. Oh, hold on,
I
hold
was
on,
doing most of the lawn mowing because my husband was working a lot.
hold on.
And you know what? Right now, he will help a little bit. And if he doesn't do the dishes, he'll tell the kids to do it.
So
You know.
okay. Two things.
Like,
One, I'm
yeah.
gonna change the thing to the
Yeah.
like to the thing for us to
Oh, am I breaking up a lot?
a little bit. And then two,
Okay.
I just want to go ahead and point out that the only reason that Abby should be doing the lawn mowing is because she has the arms to do it because she's a man.
I do have the arms to do it, but I'm not a man. But I do have good bone structure for that sort of thing. I like mowing the lawn actually, but it's one of those things that's like you could see it getting done in like a particularly satisfying way, just like watching the like difference between the long grass and short grass. I don't know, something about the visual of it and that you get a workout, but it's not like a super hard workout. It's like a mild over a period of time while you do it. It feels nice. Mowing the lawn feels nice, but that's
No
beside the point.
thanks.
The point is our
Nope,
relationship, our
no. Two
marriage
things. Two things.
improved because my husband showed me that he wants me to also be able to relax. He wants me to be more comfortable because he loves me. He doesn't want me to have to be the one doing all the stuff on my own. And even if he's stressed out, maybe he'll help out a little. Now, do I expect him to do dishes every night? No, absolutely not. And he doesn't do them most nights. The point is, it's not like a tit for tat thing, and your relationship will improve and your bond will grow if you just help each other.
Boring as fuck. Here's the thing.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna buy a maid, and that's so I can quit hearing the fucking complaining. Uh, no.
That is also an option.
Like I
That is
legitimately.
also an option. If your husband is working that hard and making such a good life for you, why don't you have a maid?
I mean, it's serious. I lived alone and had a maid. It's really not that big of a deal. I mean, they're like $180 a week. That's a lot, but how much is that nagging fucking worth to you? Like, just spend more time at work.
Yeah.
Also, break up with him and become gay.
You could just become like Bryden.
You just be a gay
You could become
person.
gay with Bryden. You could go. He did tell
No,
everyone on the Patreon of his...
don't become gay with me. I don't, listen, your butthole's not appealing.
You can meet him at the Death Grips concert.
I mean, I am going to the Death Grips concert.
And woo him.
There's no way they're going to woo me. How are they going to woo me?
They're going to woo you with great sales tactics. I'm doing too many callbacks to the bonus
I
episode.
know.
They have not even
I
heard.
know.
Sorry. It's
I
too
know.
much.
They're not gonna woo me at the Death Grips concert. There's no fucking way, dude. There's no way they can just be like, oh, I'm spread ass. I'm be like, no, thank you. I don't like it. I'm not gonna like your butthole, guys. Even if it's shaved. That's a callback.
There's a whole...
That's...
You know what? I don't think that part was on air.
It was! You were talking about shaved buttholes.
No, I was not. You were lying. I did not do that on air.
Okay, well, okay.
Or at all. I didn't do that. You have no evidence that this happened at all.
You're right. It was pre-episode. Just to
happen.
find a Reddit thing and read it or something.
Okay, I thought the only reason I was even talking about that on here is because you...
Look, the point is, if you bring your butthole, shave it or not, I'm not going to accept it at the fucking Death Grips show. But I did pay $150 fucking for a Death Grips ticket. Yeah. And I feel bad about that, kind of, except...
But it's Death Grips.
Dude, listen to Death Grips. Hopefully they show up to the fucking show.
That would be nice.
I mean, seriously. Otherwise, they're going to like Skype in and go, we're not doing it. Here's ex-military. And I'm be like, God damn it. That's awesome. I would love whatever they do. Literally whatever they do, I'm going to love it. But I have to go alone. Erica's not coming with me. It's just me on a Thursday.
Why didn't you just tell her you would like her to come with you?
Well, I'm not going to fucking pay double the price of that. I mean, that's fucking $300. I already fucking...
Well, maybe...
Dude, we literally just for EDC bought $400 tickets and then another fucking split together parking pass was $150. Like,
yeah, that's a lot.
I mean, dude, that's not even a piece of the goddamn drinks I'm about to get that are $17 a piece.
Oh my gosh, they're so expensive.
It's too much. So, like, yeah, in September, I get to go down to the downtown Orlando and watch Death Grips and have fucking 3 goddamn $28 fucking Budweisers or whatever. It's going to be a nightmare. I'm just saying it's going to be a nightmare.
It's going to be a nightmare. And you're going to have lots of men cuddling up to you because they heard this episode. So we're moving on to our Dear Abby segment. Is everyone excited? Do.
Nobody wrote you shit.
They did, yes. Dear Abby, if I want to become a viral sensation, how specifically should I freak out the next time I'm on a plane? Pointing at aliens and creatures from the Shadow Realm seems played out. What about doing the worm in the aisle?
Smoke a
cigarette. Really bad... You could smoke a cigarette. Or really bad impromptu stand-up set where I heckle the passengers and stewardesses.
No. Also... rude to bring up stand-up like you guys know anything about it. I would say smoke a cigarette. Just light a cigarette on a plane and stand there and then watch what happens. Watch what happens. Or wait 7 months and don't wear a mask. Oh, I hate that. I hate that I'm very real about that. Wait 7 months and don't wear a mask.
Are they still doing masks?
No, but they're going to.
Are they about to do it again?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. Wait 7 months.
You could do that. That would be really easy. But I feel like doing the worm in the aisle as you're like as they're trying to get you out might be a good move. You know.
One time when I was on a plane, I went into the bathroom and I just tore it to pieces, and I can't believe I'm not arrested.
Why did you do that?
I was drunk.
So you're like a violent drunk?
I mean, I was when I was 21. Yeah. I mean, I was. Yeah. I was screaming and just being
That's
really
so weird. I know, like I have never gotten like a violent impulse while drunk ever.
Well, I didn't think it was violent. I thought it was funny. Like,
okay.
Like if TikTok existed, I would have recorded
Yeah.
it. But yeah, I like tore the no smoking sign off and I kept it in my apartment and all this shit. Yeah. I just tore shit off the walls.
How did you not get caught? That's
That's what
incredible. Because they've got cameras in there.
they
They would
might.
know who was in the bathroom stall
I don't think they had cameras in there.
on the plane. I mean, like
Yeah.
they could see
I don't
who
think they
went
could.
in at that period of time.
No, I don't think
right?
they did that. I don't think they had it at the time.
Huh.
I'm gonna next month I'm gonna be 36. I don't think they had cameras then. Now probably, but yeah, I stole that shit and I put it in my apartment. But I mean I just like broke shit. I like
Yeah, that's weird.
broke everything because I was just
Don't
drunk.
break things. That's not fun. I feel like there's a more fun way to make a scene on a plane that would actually go viral. Because it's like,
I
okay,
wasn't
so the
making a
cigarette
scene.
smoking
I wasn't
thing.
making a scene. I wasn't even making a scene. I was just
Right, but I'm talking about the Dear Abby. Maybe don't do what Bryden did. Bryden, you shouldn't have done that.
I know I shouldn't have done that. I think about that sometimes. I'm like, that was bad what I did.
That was bad, what you did. We all have those moments, though, where we think back and we go, that was bad, what I did.
I was mad when I did.
Shouldn't have done that. I'm not going to
Shouldn't
say
have.
sorry, but
I
probably
thought it
shouldn't
was
have.
awesome, honestly. And while I was doing it, I was laughing, and I'm like, "This is hilarious." And then when we were landing the plane, I was doing it. When they were landing the plane, some guy like shouted back at me, saying that I had been shouting the whole time, and I started yelling at him. He's like, "You've been talking the whole time," and I was like, "You're a fag." Like, I mean, I really, I was a disruptive passenger, and you could do that back then. You cannot do that
Yeah.
now.
I don't think you could do a lot now. I think the closest thing I've ever done that was disruptive on a two things, I guess. The most, and these are lame as heck. But the first time I was ever on a plane, I was like 17, about to be 18, and I had never been on a plane before. I had the window seat. I wanted to look out the window. The window was like halfway between my seat and the seat in front of me, kind of thing, like one of
Mhm.
those. And the black lady in front of me, she just kept shutting it really aggressive, like slamming it down. And I said, "Hey, ma'am, I'm sorry if this is annoying for you, but this is my first time on a plane,
You
and I
wanna see
just kind of wanted to
clouds.
see the clouds from the other side, and we're almost up in the air. We're going up. Like, can I just open it for like a few minutes, maybe?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
you
want
wanna
to
see
see the
clouds.
clouds from the other side." And she she started like just bitching, like with a really gross, like angry tone of voice, like, "It's too bright. No, 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 you need to stop, you entitled bitch." And like,
That's a
and I'm
lot.
just sitting there, and my husband, well, she was mumbling it under her breath. I think I was actually the only one who heard most of what she said, because my husband, my boyfriend at the time, right? I was with him. He was sitting next to me, and he got pissed at me for like causing a scene on the plane later.
Uh,
He was so mad that I was causing a problem because I don't think he heard anything she said to me, because she was like, her head was like on the, like, toward the window, like turned around.
I
Like,
mean,
the
it sounds
sound was
like
not
you
traveling.
and
I don't
that
know,
black
man. It
lady
was
both
weird.
sucked. I get
I
where
didn't do
he's coming from.
anything. I just wanted to look out the freaking window for 10 minutes, dude.
I know, I
Anyway, so
get it.
there was that, and then there was
Also,
the
by the
times
way,
that I
also by
brought
the
my
way,
baby.
hold on, pause,
What?
pause. Also,
Yeah.
it's not that impressive to be on a plane, man. It sucks.
No. I didn't. Well, I don't know. I grew up poor. I thought, like, literally, I thought a road trip was for rich people. Like, I had never left my county before I got on that plane, except for like twice, and those were huge deals.
And you know what? It's still funny that
Okay.
that's the way your life is. But yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
it's like that again for the most part. I don't really go anywhere. But no. Anyway, so I just wanted to see the freaking clouds, and then the second time I got a first class upgrade with my
Oh
lap baby.
shit!
So that's like when your kid is under 2, they could sit in your lap. So I
Yeah,
went, and I went up
I've
there
never
and
had
sat
that.
there,
You
and
know
they
what?
were supposed to
That's
give you freaking drinks and snacks
mom
and
privilege.
stuff. And
No, that's mom
no,
privilege.
no, no,
Fuck
no, no,
you.
no. It was given to my father-in-law, who had like better like status with the airline because he had
I've
the card or whatever. And
never
he gave it
had.
to me.
I've
It
never
wasn't.
driven
It
first
was
class.
yeah. So it was nice and all, except for because I had a toddler on my lap and I was giving her like the nuts to eat and stuff because she loved peanuts and cashews.
What you
And
should have done,
after I
pause.
got my
What you should have done is go, she's actually allergic to peanuts. And then they would have shut the fuck up.
No, but I was like, oh, can I have a glass of red wine? And then when she came back later, I was like, can I have another one? Because it's supposed to be unlimited free drinks up there, is what I was
Oh,
told.
is it really?
And she got real pissy with me when I tried to ask for a third one.
Oh, I
She
wouldn't
got
do
so she looked
for
at
a
my
third
kid
one. Hold on,
and looked
hold
at
on.
me.
Chat. Hold on. For a third one. Because she talked about two and then she said she got real pissy with me. She asked for a third one.
Well,
For
okay,
a
so I'll
third
tell
one.
you the whole
For a
story. I'm
third
trying to
one. For a
abbreviate.
third one.
With
How
the
long?
second one,
How
she
long was the
already
flight?
giving me the stink eye.
How long was the flight?
3 hours.
I mean, I agree with you.
That's not that. It's a one drink an hour. Like, that's not a big deal.
I mean, I'm saying 6 drinks,
That's really
but I
not
agree
a
with
big,
you.
like, I don't understand what the freaking problem was, but she got real upset. Like, she refused to give it to me, and I was like, you guys said that it was unlimited. I don't understand.
Oh,
And
she
just kept,
what?
like,
She refused.
She would not give it to me. She would
Oh
not give it
no.
to me, and the businessman sitting next to me was getting real pissy that I was even like speaking. My kid, mind you, was silent and awake, not like she was sleeping. She didn't make a peep the whole time except for like whispering in my ear to ask for mixed nuts at one point. Like,
No,
she was
no,
a
no.
perfect angel, and everyone was so mad at me for existing there. And the flight attendant acted like, I mean, the look she
Oh
gave
no,
me,
you're
she
right.
was horrified and pissed that I would ask for any alcohol at all, much less a third.
Bro,
Little tiny half of a glass of wine is what they were giving me. It wasn't even like 4 ounces.
It would have been
you
like,
know?
dude, 3 hours. I would have been
Fucking
9 whiskeys
I was
in.
mad. I was so annoyed. I was like, what is even the point of this? Like,
Well,
what?
I mean, the chair is so
Because
much
I'm a
nicer.
mom. You should see the looks you get if you bring a child into the freaking liquor store with you.
Well, don't do that.
I'm not buying a bottle of wine for my 2-year-old. I'm not here for the child. Just because I'm a
Yeah.
mom, I'm allowed to have a drink. Like, you can't.
Right, Alex,
It's
get her.
dumb.
Get her. Get her. She
It's dumb.
is. Call
It's really
CPS.
And then I tried to, oh my gosh, it's really, it's just makes me so mad that I have to get a babysitter to go get a bottle of bourbon for my old fashions.
Well,
Because
I mean,
if I go in there,
old fashioned
everyone
is gross.
hates me.
Old fashioned
and
is
hates
gross.
me and thinks that I'm a bad person because I'm a mother who sometimes drinks alcohol.
Old fashions are gross, though.
Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about this.
I don't know. I mean, do the show, but yeah.
So
no, I
what you
feel
should do is you should get a baby doll and swaddle it in swaddling clothes so that people think it's a real baby that's just like sleeping. And then you sit there and you just keep getting alcohol the whole time.
I think you should do that,
Just
but
keep and see
also,
what happens, and then light a cigarette and just be
yeah,
like, "Fuck you,"
I think
while
you
you're
should,
holding the baby
you
doll.
should do that, but also it's a
Yeah.
gun, and then you crash it, and then you go into a lighthouse, and you go down to BioShock. That's what you should do. Is BioShock. I don't know what to tell you.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking
I
about
played-
BioShock.
No, I understand you're talking about BioShock, and you go down there, and it's like there's a
Yeah, it's
weird
cool with the
robot thing,
lighthouse, and
there's
it's
a
got
little girl that's creepy and
no.
libertarians.
Well, it's a Big Daddy and the little yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand that. I just don't know why you're saying it. Okay, and that's beside the point. So I think we gave great advice on that one.
All right, that's fine. We
I
can
think we
move
did a
on.
good job. We're gonna move on to our Reddit advice segment. Do 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 do. I cut my parents off my Netflix.
Oh, okay. I mean, they
I'm-
don't like password sharing anymore, so sure.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. I mean,
third-
it's like Dude, I pay like $20 a month for a Netflix I don't even fucking use.
Yeah, we wouldn't have it if it wasn't for basically my kids.
Yeah,
Like, we would use something else. Like, we already have Amazon Prime. There's some stuff on Amazon Prime we could watch. We can get stuff from other places. We got Roku TV.
yeah. I got Netflix, Hulu, and then Amazon Prime. I think those are the only ones that I have. I don't know. I like everything is. I pay so much just for basic DJ shit. Like I got like Tidal and Beatport. So like that's 25, and then Netflix is another 20, and then I don't know what Amazon Prime
Are you
is.
paying for multiple screens, or is it just like that now?
No, I just pay for multiple screens. Yeah, but I don't really watch it. But I do want to say I'm excited on September 3rd. This movie I saw the trailer for it. It looks really good. It's called The Killer. It looks like the most dude movie in the entire world. It comes out on Netflix on September 3rd. Also, Shane Gillis is doing a stand-up special on Netflix. Same thing. I think it comes out the 9th or something like that of September. So I don't know. Maybe Netflix is like worth it for a second, but yeah, the reason I don't cancel is because I've been sharing my Netflix password with my best friend since 2014.
Oh, that's
So I
nice.
don't.
See, we don't share our Netflix with anyone, but we are still on like someone else's phone plan. That's true. I don't
Yeah,
know. Stuff like that is convenient.
I don't know. I have his Hulu password again since 2014, but
I will say there is something else on Netflix for the ladies. Okay, there's a new 43 episode long Wuxia with Zhao Zhan.
no,
Are you excited? Sean
nobody,
Zhao?
nobody knows who that is or cares.
Okay, but the important people do know. And this time he's
Who are
not
they?
like a
Who are they?
charming, roguish man. He looks to be some sort of like prince. He's wearing white robes. I've never seen that with him before. It's very exciting.
Okay, nobody cares
Gonna
about
watch it.
that.
It's called The
Anyway,
Longest Promise.
nobody cares. Nobody
He's
cares.
got like an umbrella.
Nobody cares. So literally, fellas, the killer looks pretty good on there. I don't know. There's some fucking chink shit that nobody gives a flying fuck about. And
You would like Wuxia. You know who likes Never mind. Just keep going.
And, you know, fucking the guy who got in trouble for saying chink has a goddamn Netflix coming out. Pretty good. So that's keep your Netflix for a month. Cancel that shit. Who cares? I can't believe you know who like Wuxia. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Why is it spelled with an X?
Because that's how it's spelled. What do you mean?
Shit's gay. Shit's gay. Do the show. That
We
shit's
know
gay.
You're gay.
That's
You're the one inviting men to come meet you at the Death Grips concert. to
Yeah,
have sex.
because Death Grips is amazing. Tick! Yawn! Tick, 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 tick! Yawn! 666
Okay.
5 4 3
Okay.
1.
At 37 years old, and despite being married with a great career and a lovely house, my parents felt the need to text me today to tell me how disappointed they are in me and how fat I am.
Damn, who are you? My parents?
Oh my
Did
goodness,
I write
is
this
berating
drunk?
you.
Did
I
I
think
write this
so.
drunk? What the fuck?
I've not spoken to them in a few weeks, and this came out of the blue. Nothing has changed in my
No,
life.
it's not. Hold on. It's
This
not out of
shit.
the blue. It's not out of the blue. He needs to
No.
check his text messages and his phone calls.
Oh,
He
yeah.
has had conversations drunk. No, this is not out of the blue. He's a drunk fuck like me.
My dad texted me, "You need to grow up and be an adult and take some responsibility."
Yeah, no. This is 100% a phone call he made.
Yeah. I did, so I changed my Netflix password, deleted their profile, and changed my plan to one device. That's me, quote, growing up.
I mean, listen. That's a good way to go, I guess. But don't sit here and act like there's not more to this story. That guy is broke. I also, by the way, I just want to go on record saying that I hate poor people. If you are poor, if you have roommates, if you are poor, I think you are bad. I think you are bad. It's so easy to not be poor. So fuck you. All right. And that's the type of conversation he had with his fucking dad before he cut his Netflix off, I guess. But you're not getting on my Netflix.
I don't know that you can share it anymore. I don't know how all that's
Yeah, you
I
can.
thought they were going to walk it back.
They did. I share my Netflix
Yeah, because
now.
there's no way you can. There's no way they can do what they
We
were going to
gotta-
do with the whole like the device needs to be on the home Wi-Fi, once a month. Or
We
whatever.
got
Like, that's retarded.
We got a notification where it was like, "Hey, don't do that," and then you could just do it. Like so.
Yeah.
It's,
I don't-
and
I
when
doubt
they
they're gonna
stopped
do
it,
that.
literally me and my buddy, who is also my lawyer, when I was like, "Oh fuck, man!" Like they're gonna do that. We had a month-long conversation about like, "Oh, there's a whole deal." It was like, well, I guess after that, we'll just have to find a new thing. Probably HBO Max. I'll just stop
Yeah.
paying for Netflix and just buy HBO Max and then just share that with him. If they
Yeah.
stop password sharing, I will go back to stealing.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's just stupid. Like, okay, so you've
I
got
literally hold
a
on, hold
lot
on,
of
hold on,
old.
hold on. One second. Let me get this one. I literally steal cable TV and all this stuff. You can't stop me from doing it because I've got something called a super box, and you can buy it on Amazon for $300. You just buy that, and I just have all kinds of free shit. It's called a super box. Buy it. It's Chinese bullshit. They're stealing your fucking identity, but I mean, so is the U.S. government. So it doesn't matter.
Everybody is.
It doesn't
Everybody's got
matter.
your identity already.
Buy a freaking super box, bro. That's what I did. I mean, like,
do that.
if it was not because one of my best bros needed my fucking Netflix password, I would not have this at all. I can get anything for free because I already bought it.
Yeah, I think it's. I remember though, I've known some like snowbirds, like the people who live up north and then they come down for
Yeah, I
the
know about
winter and then
snowbirds.
they go back. Yeah. So, and they all had with their satellite TV and cable companies and everything, basically internet, everything, a deal with them where half, whenever they were down here for what they were there for like a set amount of months, it's on here and off there and like back and forth. Like even those basic cable companies would let you have the devices in multiple places. Like
Yeah.
you just can't get away with this. It's nonsense.
I hate these. I mean, I hate these streaming companies.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah.
They're just cable companies now. And the thing is, cable companies, it's very easy to call them up and go, "You're a fag." And they go, I am a fag. All right, let's do something for you. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing is I don't think I can just call Netflix and get them to give me a lower rate like I can for
Cancel
like
Netflix.
anything else.
Cancel Netflix. Just cancel Netflix and buy a super box. Like, literally. And the funny thing about my super box is that I tricked them by accident and got it for free because I canceled it because I bought it drunk and was like, oh shit, I shouldn't have paid $300 for that. So I pressed no on it and they had already shipped it. And then I now just have it for free.
Yeah.
And
they're not going to ask you to send it back.
No, they did, and I just ignored them.
Well,
so and I'll buy another one maybe. Buy a super box. It's called Super Box. Buy that.
does it have Wusha?
Yes, it has everything.
Awesome.
Literally has everything. Buy it on Amazon. It literally has everything. It's dark web, fucking scrape the Chinese internet for bullshit. But yeah, it's a gray area of legality. Buy it, and when that stops, which it will, then whatever. But it's not illegal to buy it.
Well, then there's going to be other stuff going on then. This stuff just changes constantly. So yeah.
Just fucking buy that. Like, just buy that. You can literally stream TikTok on it. Like, just buy that.
You could go on Roku TV and watch MST3K all day, every day, nonstop. That's all that's on the MST.
Pluto.tv is on like every television now.
Mm-hmm.
Do that, and that has the Mystery Science Theater shit on it. I'm just saying, like, don't let these people take advantage of you. Like, just nothing costs money. Like
Everything costs.
Well, yeah, everything good costs money, but nothing good, or nothing that should be free. Like, copyright is trash. Okay, I'm getting really ahead of myself. Copyright is trash. All right, like I got kicked off of YouTube streams several times because of DMCA, so I found another place to do it.
Yeah.
We watched movies and I called those people fat or whatever, That's why kick.com exists. That's why you can find me over at kick.com.
Yeah.
Because I can't be on YouTube. That's why, like, if you're in Belarus and you're listening to this, I'm sorry about the fucking streams because they say I can't do it over there on YouTube, at least. That sucks. Steal it. Steal all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't believe in copyright. Like, I legitimately think that it's fine to, like, have something you make something. Fine, sure. But if somebody makes something slightly transformative, such as displaying it or calling it gay, then that's not your copyright anymore.
Yeah, so the transform content thing is key and is there, but it seems like YouTube just does not pay enough attention to be able to tell when it's actually transformative or not.
Right.
I don't know. Like you can't just play the whole thing without talking over it, right?
Right. And that's what I always have done is like, it's me in the corner going, well, isn't she a fat piece of shit? And playing fart
Yeah,
sounds.
that's supposed to be transformative content because you're making commentary, making jokes, and maybe critiquing it. Like that's all transformative. It's
Yeah.
just like the YouTube mods that are screwing up on it there.
I mean, the whole thing just perturbs me to no end. Um, because, like, look, like, I'm also not going to call myself an artist. Like, calling things gay doesn't make you an artist.
Yeah.
But it used
You
to
could draw
make
a
me
picture.
well, it used to make me money though.
Yeah.
You know, not so much anymore. But like it used to, I would just call things gay and it would make me money. That is transformation of the original fucking whatever it is. Like if it's watch Face Off. Do you not think that I can watch Face Off and it's very funny? It's funnier if I watch Face
Well,
Off.
riff tracks.
Exactly.
It's basically riff tracks.
And that's why they couldn't do it on YouTube, and they had to fucking make it a MP3 that
A
you could
TV
fucking
show.
download.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. That
Eh,
too. Yeah. Which is annoying because it is literally transformative. Why? Whatever. It doesn't matter. None of this is the show
Oh
though.
yeah, I totally
Would
forgot
you
we were
like to
doing the
move
show.
on to another?
Let's do
Oh
another.
yeah. So I think we gave that guy a lot of advice.
My advice:
Very
you're a
good
fucking
advice.
douchebag, and
You're
just
a
figure it out.
douchebag. It's stop being so fat. I mean,
Oh
you're
my
a
god.
disappointment to your father. You're very fat. You're so grossly fat that someone is telling you that you need to get your shit together and lose weight. Like that takes a lot these days. Like you must be
Seriously,
really fat.
dude, and like it's fine that you don't give them the fucking Netflix password, but it's like, I mean, don't celebrate it on Reddit like some type of a
Yeah.
dork.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing. Is people always post like petty crap. It's like, okay,
Yeah,
that
just
doesn't
don't
make
be.
you how old are you?
I mean, dude, like I'm petty as fuck. I'm the most petty person you've ever met. One day I will petty you. I will do it, and you're gonna be like, "Man, that was super petty."
I
I'm
hate
very
petty
petty.
people. It's my pet peeve. It's petty people.
Petty people pet peeve?
Yeah.
No, I'm petty. I'm petty people. You know, I also hold grudges too. So it's like, don't
I
fuck with me.
definitely hold grudges. I hold them deep in my heart. I, I can't. It's a hard thing to stop.
I cannot wait until we're not friends anymore. I
I
can't
don't.
wait
No,
until
that
we
can't
are.
happen. That cannot happen.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna fuck with you so hard, and you're just gonna be like, "Oh, I keep sending ladybugs in my house." These petty people.
So many millions of ladybugs.
I mean, I would literally spend $1,000 on sending ladybugs to your house.
That's a lot of ladybugs because they don't cost much money.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I've had to order them before because I had a bunch of bugs in my garden that were eating my tomatoes, and I read that getting like a package of 1,000 ladybugs on Amazon will fix it. It's like $10 for 1,000 ladybugs or something.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's gonna be insane. You're
Yeah,
not
it's
gonna
a lot
know
of
what to do. There's just too many ladybugs.
It was crazy to me. You could just buy ladybugs and they just come in a bag.
It is. That is one of my favorite pranks to do to people. Is just
Yeah.
send 1,000 ladybugs.
And just hope they open it in their house, thinking that no, surely this is not ladybugs. Surely these are not live ladybugs that
Who
will
would-
immediately come out of this package.
Who would send a bunch of ladybugs? But yeah, you just send ladybugs. It's one of my favorite pranks. I've done it a
That's
couple
a good
times.
one. It's pretty harmless too. It's just kind of a like annoying infestation in your house, but they don't bite you. I don't think.
Yeah, no, they're just super
They're
cute.
fine.
There's
Yeah.
just too many of them. You're just like, well, ladybugs, I guess now. Because it's like, you open the package, you go, ladybugs. It's a wonderful thing, honestly. It's very
I hope
nice.
that we don't.
Now,
We
here's the
we
worst.
can't actually get into a legitimate feud because that would be bad.
Oh, that's the nicest thing I'm gonna do to you.
Yes,
Another
I
thing
know.
that I
That's
like
why
to
I'm
do.
saying we can't.
Another thing that I love to do is you just I'm not gonna say where you live, but you put up a Craigslist thing and you go, I'm moving. Here's a TV that I need to get rid of. Here's my phone number.
That's the worst. That's
It's such a good
annoying.
one.
Oh my gosh.
It's such a good one. Use that one. It's so good. I'm just trying to move. Here's a TV, 48 inch or whatever. And you just post a random picture. And you do that. Phone calls all day. Phone calls all day on that.
I'd have to change my number
Yeah.
probably because
That's
I already
the,
get
yep.
enough spam.
Yep. That's the way it is.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna. Am I the asshole for trying to help my girlfriend without hurting her feelings?
Uh-oh. Probably, but let's hear it.
Probably. I am a 32-year-old man.
Stop being a 32-year-old man. Okay, first of all, here's the best advice. Stop being a 32-year-old man. You're a 28-year-old man. You're not a 32-year-old man. I'm a 36-year-old man. You know how bad that is? I look weird. I look like the Lorax.
He does look really weird.
I look weird, dude. Stop being a fucking 32-year-old man. I'm a 36-year-old man. I look weird.
Okay,
Who wants to fight? Do you think?
advice.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, seriously. Imagine Erica trying to look at me in any type of a sexual manner. She can't. I look too weird.
Can't. It's impossible. I don't even understand why she's living in that house still.
Where's she gonna go?
Probably she needs the Netflix, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's that. Where's she gonna go? Away from the next Netflix password? Where's she
Can't
gonna
share
go?
households anymore. Yeah.
Don't be 32. That's my advice.
I've been in a relationship with my girlfriend who's 24 for almost 3 years now.
Wait.
So she was 21 and he was 29
That's
when they first started dating.
That's a big problem. You
That
shouldn't
is-
have let her become 22.
Yeah, this is kind of a... Wait, what do you mean by that?
I mean, just she should have
She go
broken
in a
up with her.
stasis chamber like Mr. Freeze? Mr. Freeze's wife? I mean...
Well, no, yeah, because she was gonna die because of cancer or something.
Yeah.
But
Just stick her... I mean, it's the same
What's
thing.
up? High
We're
five.
all
High five.
cancer.
first of all, high five on Nerd.
Yeah.
Let's high five on
We're
Nerd.
high-fiving each other's cameras now. Okay.
High five on Nerd on Mr. Freeze.
Freaking Arnie, dude. Heck yeah. Oh my goodness. Dude, that era of Batman movies were the best. You
Hell
had
yeah.
such a great cast. You got Jim Carrey as the Riddler. Like, who's better for that? Okay. Uma Thurman? Poison Ivy? Beautiful. Wonderful. I do like your cup. I can't see it very well.
It's
Oh, I see.
literally the 1999 Batman Forever
Yes.
fucking
There
cup.
you go.
The Batman cup.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is Mr. Freeze, okay? You've got Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, Danny
I
DeVito
know.
as the Penguin. Like, it's incredible.
Well,
It's incredible the cast
That-
that they had for those movies.
That was the Michael Keaton Batman, and then like my cup is Batman Forever, dude. So these are different ones. So what you said was different because
That was only I think of it as the same era because there was like one after the other. Like
yeah.
it
Well,
was very close
you're
time
right.
period.
You're right. I
Like
will say
I
that.
think of it all as the same era.
No, you're completely right.
It's like a 5-year span. Yeah.
I will agree with you on that. But are you gonna not say that the fucking Nolan Batman movies are kind of really good?
The newer one, the like Batman Begins and stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever it was called. Yeah. I didn't like that first one
Yeah, it was
very
shitty.
much. I did not think that was a good one at all.
And then Dark
I
Knight
thought
Rises ruled.
that was good. And then the other one, though, the last
The
one I
Bane
didn't
one,
like
yeah.
very much. That one made me really mad. With
But
the Catwoman
Bane!
stuff was
But-
really just annoying. The only good part of it was Bane because he had some cool lines.
I'm
I didn't like the ending. I hated the Catwoman situation there. That is
Yeah, I don't like
not
it.
what. That is nothing like what that should have been.
I-
Michelle Pfeiffer was the best Catwoman that I have personally seen.
I will agree with you that the Tim Burton Batman movies were the best ones.
They were way better. I really love Tim Burton in general too.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
he's just
I'm all
great.
about it.
He's
Yeah.
really good at what he does.
I'm all about like, dude. What I want is like a Tim Burton, Wes Anderson crossover on anything.
Okay.
Just make them make a movie together. Tim
can see
Burton
why
and
not.
Wes Anderson.
Can it be claymation?
It can
Stop
be
motion
anything.
animation?
It can literally be anything. I don't care. Like
All right.
Tim Burton and Wes Anderson. I want to see them do anything at all. They'd
Maybe
be the
so.
mean.
We're
It'd
gonna
be
make
the
it happen.
meanest crossover in the entire world. Of like just. All it would be is Coraline. Have you seen Coraline?
Oh yeah. Coraline was a Neil Gaiman story. I was really into Neil Gaiman for a while. I really liked Stardust and Neverwhere and Coraline and some other stuff he did. What is it called? Good Omens was what he did with Terry Pratchett.
Shit. Yeah,
That's how I
yeah,
discovered
yeah.
him because I freaking loved Terry Pratchett when I was a teenager. It was just fun stuff. Easy stuff to read for fun. But yeah, Good Omens is great.
Good Omens is very
book.
good. Coraline, I'm gonna say, is one of my favorite stories in the entire world.
Yeah, it's good. I liked it a lot. Yeah.
I love Coraline.
Neil Gaiman is just weird enough
He's doing
to be fascinating. Like, he's not super weird, and he's not like try hard weird necessarily. It depends on what book we're talking about, or like collection of stories. But some of his stuff is like really good and like just weird enough. I don't know.
He's doing a speech here. I saw on a billboard. He's doing a speech here at some stadium with some guy. I'm sure
I wouldn't want to hear a
expensive.
speech. He's a faggot.
Yeah, I know.
Like him as a person,
He
no
sucks.
interest, none at all. And his wife, even worse.
Oh my God, his wife.
Girls, I freaking hate that woman. What is her name? Amanda Palmer.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. She's
Oh my
so
God.
fucking obnoxious.
She
Oh my
sucks.
God. I just want to take her little ukulele and beat her and shove it down her throat.
God,
oh my
Amanda
gosh.
Palmer. Amanda Palmer sucks. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree.
I can't believe that someone knows what I'm talking about right now. No one knows what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. She sucks. I know what you're talking about.
Oh my goodness. I feel seen.
She's like, hey, Daily Mail. Yeah, fuck Amanda Palmer.
Oh,
fuck Amanda Palmer, dude. No, she
they're
stinks.
so obnoxious. I wish I didn't like Neil Gaiman's writing so much because I hate him and his wife as people. They're terrible.
How do you think I feel about Rob Zombie and his fucking wife? You know?
I don't know much about them personally.
Same
so.
guys. Just basically same guys.
It's so bad. It's like the same couple copy and pasted over and over and over.
Yeah,
and
it's a whole fucking to-do. Jesus.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now, no, maybe I could get past the first sentence. Why were we even? I don't know how we get on the table.
I don't know. I'm just saying that, like, Rob Zombie is my favorite fucking horror director, but he sucks as a guy. Neil Gaiman is my favorite fucking horror writer, and he sucks as a guy.
He does. Sucks as a guy.
You know what? Dude, there's got to be people that are like, Bryden is my favorite comedian, but he sucks as a guy.
Absolutely. And there's people that,
fair.
you know, they think that I'm, you know, the coolest and funniest ever, and they think I'm great as a...
Not a person has ever thought that. I don't think any person has ever thought about you.
That's probably
Name
more
one
true.
person that's thought about you. I get
No
stalked.
one thinks about me.
Nobody thinks about you. Some
Nobody
of
thinks
us, though,
about me.
have stalkers.
I don't actually have any stalkers.
Good. Good for all the crazy people out there.
I have Zigzag.
Nobody-
He's not a stalker, though. He's just nice.
He
He's
is just
a nice
nice.
boy.
He's wait. Zigzag, I'm going to tell you right now. Come back on the show.
People were mean to him.
They were super mean to you, and you needed to come on the show.
All right, yeah, we're bringing Zigzag back.
I mean, 100%.
We're doing it. Team
Now,
number 2.
I'm going to let you know the reason that you're coming back on the show is because people were mean to you. I was mean to you. Go back on the show.
He's just a sweet boy. I just feel like exposing him to our audience was unkind, and I didn't think it through very well.
I'm just thinking that it's hilarious that he's a person that rules that I can't get through a conversation with.
He's I like him. He's great. Okay, we're moving on. We're gonna keep going.
We're gonna put him on the show.
Then with we're gonna bring it back. Okay.
All right, hold on. Zigzag.
Take that back later.
Zigzag.
Bryden is very drunk right now.
I am very drunk. Zigzag. Here's the thing. Please come back.
Okay, just shut up now. I have a job to do. When we first got together, she was pretty overweight and struggling with her self-esteem, depression, and anxiety. Over time, she started to work on herself both physically and mentally. I've been incredibly proud of her progress and how far she's come. Lately, though, I noticed that she's been putting on some weight again, and it's been affecting her mental health.
Break up with her.
Do you hear him?
Break up.
He started dating a fat girl.
Sure.
Okay, he was fine with it, and then she lost some weight, and so he gets used to having a hot girlfriend kind
that's
of.
What you want.
That's what girl now.
Yeah, that's what
but
you
then
want.
she puts on a few pounds now, and
Get rid of it.
Oh, I'm really worried about your mental health, honey. Yeah, no, that's not what you're worried about.
Get rid of her. Get rid of her. She's crazy, obviously, if she's putting weight back on.
She's got bad mental health. That's why she's fat.
I mean, yeah. I mean, she must have schizophrenia instead of being a fat fuck.
The voices are telling her to eat nachos.
Yeah. Get rid of her, dude. Get rid of her, dude.
She's mentioned feeling down about her body image, and her struggles with anxiety and depression have resurfaced. I genuinely care for her, and I don't want to see her suffer like this.
Okay, but wait. No, but to be fair, like, I mean, when people put on weight or whatever, that like they do get
depressed.
Yeah,
but I don't think that's mainly why he's upset.
Yeah, I know. He wants her to be hot.
Which is also valid. You know, I'm thinking it's probably about 50-50. You know what I mean?
I
think it's pretty valid.
Yeah, I just don't think it's bad.
I do think it would be messed up if you were to start dating a fat girl with the expectation that you could force her to lose weight later and then get mad if she doesn't. But that's not what happened.
But unless she has like a cute face. Like, I mean, seriously, somebody should start dating Lizzo. Because Lizzo could be cute.
That's fair, dude.
Oh my god, fat girls with cute faces.
That's all of those influencers that are like fat positive influencers. The only reason they can do that is because they could have a cute face.
Dude, somebody needs to get in there. Like, I need the Chads.
Fix this.
I need the Chads in there to go ahead and like do some fucking work. Because it's such a shame. When you see them, when they got those cute faces, they could be so hot. They could be so hot. Yeah. I hate it.
If you're cute still, despite being that obese, that is saying something. Because usually, when you gain enough weight, your face just kind of morphs into fat face, and you look like the same as everyone else that's your weight. You know that happens a lot. But the women who that doesn't happen to, they would be gorgeous. Dude, you could tell. They would be gorgeous.
It's a whole thing. Dude, like Lizzo would be left eye if she just lost the weight. You know? Like, it's a shame. Every time I see him, I'm like, damn, he'd be cute.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Well, maybe we can get them some like giant hamster wheels or something.
I mean, I'm on board with that. I mean, this is not the podcast to listen to if you were an overweight person. We are very thin inspirational over here, dude.
We are thin inspiration. This is eating disorder podcast. Does that count? Like, there's Edie Twit. Is there Edie podcasts?
No, I mean, we really are very anorexia over here, like pro Anna. We're really like that over here.
We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back the 2000s.
Like I'm like that. I'm just like, yeah, it's just like calories or whatever. Dude,
It's funny, yeah, because I was like liking tweets about how all these right wing bodybuilders have like eating disorders. They're talking
they
about like
do.
macros all the
They
time.
do.
Well, yesterday I was liking a bunch of tweets making fun of them, and then I was like, wait a second, that looks that looks great. What, you're telling me it's only 180 calories? Hell yeah!
Dang.
Like I'm just like, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna follow this guy. Uh,
No, it's just like 3 beans and a fucking lettuce. Like, yeah, no.
we should talk about my spam wrap sometime.
Oh,
You
I
get
got.
like the low carb, low calorie tortilla, right? A bunch of lettuce, just slice up some spam. You got mustard, some pepperoncinis in there,
It's not
some
even what they're called.
tomato.
They're called pepperoncinis. That's insane that you said
Pepperoncinis?
pepperoncini. That's insane that you would say that.
That's how they're spelled.
It's not how it's said.
Why would you just omit the on?
Talk to the pepper about it. I don't know. I'm just telling you how it's said.
That's retarded. Well, I'm not
I
going to
agree.
respect
Listen,
his pronouns.
I
okay?
agree. I'm just telling you that's how the pepper says it.
Okay.
Pepperoncini.
Okay. I'll ask it next time. Okay. Man, have I really just sounded like an idiot about that? Well, there's a lot of words I
You
say
said
wrong.
pepperoncini. Well, I mean, what was the one? Horon d'oeuvres or what the fuck ever you did?
No, I couldn't figure out dachshund, and there was one
That's
other
another
one.
fucking
There
thing.
was one other one that like a lot of people get wrong, and I forget what it was right now.
We
Epitome.
literally call epitome. What did you call it?
Epitome.
That's not the epitome of hyperbole. No, wait. What was the one? I forget. The guy who did the funny jokes at one point.
Hyperbole.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the epitome
Epitome
of
of hyperbole.
Yeah, Brian something. I can't remember his name. But that was his special. It was very funny, I guess.
I thought about talking it out, but I knew it would just evolve into asking if I'm still attracted to her. And truthfully, I have lost some attraction over the last month or so. Though she does still look amazing for the most part.
Hold on.
But
Pause that. Pause that.
but she was this fat when you started dating her. You said she only put on a little bit of the weight
Right.
back on. So were you not attracted to her in the beginning then?
I want to also just go ahead and throw this out here. If you were already attracted to her when she was a fatty, why would you not be attracted to her now that she's also again a fatty?
It doesn't make any sense.
There's some, there's a Rolls Royce over there. There's some Rolls Royce. You grab it.
He got lucky because she decided to lose some weight and he got like an upgrade above what he can reach normally because she started dating got skinny, and then he got spoiled and he got a big head about it. He got an ego and he's like, I can pull hot bitches. And now she gained a little bit of the weight back, not even all of it from the context here. It looks like she did not gain it all back, and he's like, oh, I'm less attracted to her now. Then why did you date her in the first place? What happened is you got an ego boost from briefly having a hot girlfriend, and now you're all bitter that no.
I do think that happens, but I think he's got, why would you not be attracted to her just because she gained the weight back?
That's a good, I don't know.
Like, you're right. Like, I'm just trying to picture myself. All right, no, it's gross. Cover your ears. So you're pushing and pulling. You're going back and forth.
No.
I told you cover your ears. You're pushing and pulling. You're doing that. What is the difference between 8 pounds? What's the difference there? You're still at a Motel 6. It's not, you didn't go to a Hilton. You're not at a DoubleTree. You're still at a Motel 6. It's not like she got super hot. Like, if it was like, she lost so much weight. It was like Paris Hilton.
How much?
It wasn't much.
It wasn't much. Numbers.
It wasn't much. I guarantee it wasn't. It wasn't to the point where it was like, come on. Like, people were saying stuff like, ooh, look at her. It wasn't that much. It's a fat girl.
Yeah.
It was a fat girl.
Yeah, I feel like, it's just, it really must be just a problem of like he got his head got too big. He thought he could pull that kind of girl now but he can't because he never pulled that kind of girl in the first place.
See, here's the thing too, by the way, because apparently there's women that listen to this. Hello, women. Are you fat? Are you the bad kind of fat? Start being the good kind of fat. We like it when you're the good kind of fat. Because I like a big ass. And also, if you have titties, that's good.
Okay. That's we're gonna keep going with the story.
But no, but the big ass.
Yes.
I like it when they've got them. And that's fat girls have that. And they got big old ass in it. Like, I like big butts that I cannot lie. I'm black. I told you guys I was a comedian. Why is that the one that set you up out of literally 70-something episodes? You were like, that's the one.
I didn't expect it to be that line. I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
So simple and elegant, really, you know?
I know,
okay,
I'm very
moving
funny.
on. I thought it would be better to take a more subtle approach, so I've started adding small amounts of sawdust to her food.
What? No, what?
The idea being it would help her feel fuller.
How would she not notice? You're like, oh yeah, you're like, thanks for the fucking chicken teriyaki. It tastes a lot like sawdust.
What do you think Bisquick is?
Good question,
sawdust.
Actually.
I don't know what it is.
Also, don't put Bisquick in my chicken teriyaki.
That's a good point. That doesn't go in chicken teriyaki.
You've never made chicken teriyaki. Her children eat fucking trash food, by the way. Just so you know.
They do not. I mean, sometimes they do.
No, what are they? No. What did you make for them tonight?
I didn't make anything for them tonight. My husband's supposed to get food.
So, nothing.
Last night we had steak and roasted red potatoes. That was good.
Did you? What cut of steak though?
It was a flank steak.
Ah, there you
go. It wasn't a very good steak, but it was fine. It was good.
And those red potatoes.
And in the fridge right now, I'm marinating.
They were frozen potatoes though,
chicken.
Right?
No. They were just raw red potatoes that I roasted.
Where'd you roast them?
What?
Where'd you roast them?
Where did I roast them?
Yeah.
In the oven. What do you mean?
Oh, I'm just curious.
In a pan, in the oven. I sliced them in half. I seasoned them well. I used butter and oil in the pan because butter has a low smoke point, so you have to mix a little bit of oil in there with it so that it doesn't just smoke up your house. And what are you doing?
I'm doing text for work. What are you doing?
Oh, I see. You're just ignoring me now. The idea being it would help her feel fuller faster and encourage her to eat less without her knowing. I was trying to... Wait, does sawdust not have calories? What kind of logic is this? Surely wood has calories.
Yeah, I think it does.
How does that help? I don't get this at all. I was trying to prevent her from falling back into her previous state of depression and anxiety. That's
sure,
why.
And wood chips will help that.
What? Sawdust? That's amazing. Unfortunately, my brother caught me in the act, and he was shocked and angry. He told me I was being manipulative and abusive, which, okay, a little shady maybe, but abusive is a serious stretch. You're putting sawdust in her food
you shouldn't
because you're scared to tell her that she's
a fatso.
Yeah, which you shouldn't be worried about it anyway because you chose her when she was fat.
I'm still picturing her like not being that fat.
I'm not picturing her being that. Yeah, I wish he would say, you know?
Like, how much does she weigh?
I wish he was giving us weights and
because look,
here.
Like as a guy who likes, a little girth. She's like, oh, she's 170. or whatever. Because if she's
That's what I'm picturing. I'm picturing she was like 180 and lost 10 pounds or 15 pounds, and
yeah,
then she
but she's
gained like
like
10 back. Yeah.
yeah, but it's like it's all in the butt and or legs or whatever. Like I could see that. Or oh my god, what if she's like fucking 6'3" and 280 pounds? She's like a linebacker.
That's terrifying.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, you've been talking to Roscoe too much. You
Oh
talk to
no,
Roscoe way too much.
I know.
We need
Yeah,
to
I know.
separate you
Roscoe's
two.
no Roscoe's into that, and I will say, I mean, holy shit,
Oh my
that'd be
goodness.
great.
Okay, let's keep going. Poor. Where was I? Unfortunately, my brother caught us. Now my brother is giving me an ultimatum. He wants me to tell my girlfriend what I've been doing by the end of the week, or he'll tell her himself. He believes she deserves to know the
That's
truth.
that's. I mean, she does deserve to
She
know the
does deserve
truth,
to know.
but it's also weird to be that involved in literally anybody's life.
That's got to have like health problems though. Like if I caught someone giving their girlfriend or their wife sawdust snuck into their food, I would be concerned about her being harmed by it.
I
Like
would
how
be
does that
concerned.
digest? Like what it can that cause blockages? Like what can that do to her?
I would be
You
concerned.
could be poisoning her.
I would be concerned that that person has zero tongue. Like that person doesn't have a tongue. You're telling me you can't taste sawdust?
I mean, maybe it's very spicy food.
No. Fuck anybody that can't taste sawdust in their food.
I mean, I would have to do an experiment with like sawdust in my
You
food
should
to
eat
test.
mouthfuls of sawdust. Yes.
But I'm scared that it's anyway. I would probably tell her if I caught him
I'm
doing
not
that.
saying
I would
shit.
tell her immediately. I
My
would not give an ultimatum.
my brother? I'm not saying shit. Like, look, if somebody was feeding you sawdust, I would come to you. I'd be like, "You're a stupid piece of shit, and you've been eating wood."
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
can't
would
believe
appreciate that.
you have not been able to taste this. But
Look, you know what, Erica, if you're listening to this, you should start putting sawdust in some of Bryden's food, but not all of it, and see if he can tell.
you literally think that I let her cook for me?
Oh man.
She might
Well,
poison
surely.
me.
Sh-
I don't
yeah,
let her. I don't let her do it because she might poison me.
but she probably would.
Yeah.
But couldn't she just poison the ingredients instead?
All that shit I bought? No, I sift through it. I'm not gonna die
What
because
about
of you
like
people.
condiments?
Yeah, I'm not gonna die because of you people. All right? I know what you're all out
You
trying to
people.
do. No, I know what you guys are trying to do. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna
I
get
have
you.
never poisoned anyone.
Yeah, well, you've been trying to poison me for years. That's why I have the tinfoil hat.
You're not wearing it right now.
Well,
My
I know I'm
mind
not wearing it
waves are
right now
getting to
because
you.
it's all over the windows, you idiot.
It
Duh.
doesn't matter. I'm going through the computer.
You're not going through the
It's
computer.
through the camera.
No, I've
Through the
already,
camera.
I've already got hat on the camera.
Cute little tiny hat.
Yes. Duh.
Okay, we're moving on. I think what I've been doing is enough to help her without causing her unnecessary pain by revealing what I've done. She's already lost a few pounds. I told him I would stop, and I believe that should be sufficient. I don't see. So he's admitting that a few pounds is all he needed. So it was a very small amount of weight that he was.
Yeah,
worried
this guy
about.
kind of women fluctuate in weight, and
Yeah, she probably, yeah. If he's saying a few pounds is enough, then she probably only gained like
Was
8
it-
pounds, like you were saying.
yeah, is it fucking 20
It's
pounds?
like nothing.
Or is it like fucking
You could lose
Wh-
8 pounds in a month, easy.
yeah, women are really like 10 pounds, they'll fluctuate, you know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is ridiculous. This man is stupid.
I don't like his
Why sawdust? Why would you not put diet pills in there or something? Like why sawdust?
Also,
like
just-
why not
ju-
meth?
just in general.
You could just get meth.
No, just in general.
You know what
just
I heard?
don't do
Is
that.
that meth is actually really easy to quit because it's like got less serious withdrawals than like alcohol or heroin or anything like
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah, that's true.
You just have to like want to quit is the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah,
It's like mentally addictive,
yeah, yeah. Like
like
marijuana.
weed.
Yeah,
Yeah. Which is fascinating because I did not know that about it. But
yeah, yeah. No, meth, cocaine, same thing. It's very easy to get out of that. Yeah, alcohol withdrawal can kill you. Uh,
yeah,
benzos can
it's
kill you.
incredible that
You can die.
there
Yeah.
the just stopping drinking alcohol can kill you,
Yep.
but that's more legal than things that don't do that to you. But whatever.
Yes. I mean, he's not great. I don't know if you're like trying to punch a jab at me or whatever, but
No,
I'm not
that was
physically
like my
addicted.
it's like a genuine political opinion of mine is
It's not
that
political. It's
laws like
just
that
fact.
should be based on harm, actual harm reduction, and like
No, there
we
shouldn't be any. No.
alcohol is horrible.
There shouldn't be any laws
Yeah,
based
sure.
on
I'm
that.
just saying that if we're not getting rid of alcohol. I'm not saying prohibit alcohol. I'm saying
Should
if
be more
alcohol
legal.
is the
It should be more legal.
standard,
It should be more
if
legal.
right, what I'm saying is if alcohol is the standard for like
It's
what
not.
we're willing to allow harm wise,
It's
then
not the
things that
standard.
harm less.
Tobacco is the standard, which is even worse, to be honest with you. And Trump fucked up at making
Hmm.
it 21. So, like in general, we should just make all drugs fucking legal, because I mean, most drugs are not that harmful. What we're doing with, we should figure out what's going on with the fentanyl situation.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a problem. That's what
that's
we
a
need to be worried
border.
about.
It's a border problem, and it should be figured out immediately. Because I mean, like the thing is, like it's totally fine to get fucked up. It's totally fine to get fucked up. If you get fucked up, you commit a crime. You should be thrown in jail for that crime. The whole thing is, it's literally the border with getting
Yep.
fucked up. Because I mean, I sobered up real quick when you start talking about this because it's the thing
I'm
I
sorry.
fucking care about. Which is like I should be able to do acid, and if I run down the street naked, you throw me in jail for running down the street
For that
naked.
behavior. Right.
Exactly, not for the drug. Drugs are not bad.
Okay. Well, I don't know about that. Look,
Why
I
are
can
drugs
tell
bad?
you,
Why are drugs
I
bad?
don't want. Look,
Why
I
are
don't.
drugs bad?
I don't actually want more of my mother running around
Why?
with
Yeah, I know
children.
she's a fucking crack addict,
Yeah.
and she got what was coming to her, and that sucks. Okay, so if you
Yeah.
become a fuck crack addict, you got to deal with Abby as somebody who's related to you. That's what happens. All right, but no, like,
Yeah.
dude,
That's your punishment.
I
You get an Abby,
legitimate,
a
I
personal Abby to torment you.
I legitimately love psychedelic drugs, and you know what?
Okay.
You know how I do psychedelic drugs? At home by myself, responsibly.
Okay. Yeah. Look, I was just trying to. Okay.
This bullshit. If you want to
This
do
is.
math, do it at home responsibly. Take apart your own fucking DVD player. You know, you poor bastard. Like,
See,
who's
that's what I
so
was reading.
broke? Who
Okay,
is
so
so
that's what I
broke
was
that
reading
you
about.
like
They
do
literally
math?
just sit there and take things apart and put them back together when
Oh,
they
it's
do
crazy.
it. That's
Yeah, it's
that's
crazy.
weird.
Why
That's
don't you
really
be an
weird.
awesome guy and you and your friends party and do coke instead? But
Okay,
do it
we're
at
not
home.
going to endorse
Do
any
it at
of
home.
this on here. That wasn't what I
No,
was trying to get
I'm
at
not trying
all.
to endorse shit. I'm just saying do it at home. Do it at home. You know, drugs should be completely
Do it.
legal. All of it. All drugs should be completely legal.
What about dealers?
Who's the dealers?
I don't know. I think that there's a lot of people on the right who just say, well, then we would just criminalize dealing and not using,
No,
basically.
that's fucking stupid. Sell it like cigarettes at the gas station. All right? Like, do what they did in fucking Washington. I hate it. It's 1,000% higher, but just up the taxes on it. Like, here's the thing, dude. You can't afford Coke. Sorry, I can. That's the way that it is. Do that. That's what you do. And yeah, that'll make a black market, but decriminalize it. You know, there's always going to be a black market, but decriminalize it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to endorse this on the show right now.
I'm endorsing it literally right now on the show. And I have for
I'm sorry I
years.
made any of these jokes. I
I've
know.
endorsed it for years. I endorsed it on Right to Bryden.
I know.
I endorse it now. I've
I
steadfast
don't think
on
that it should
drugs.
all be legal, but I do agree
Why?
with you that
Why?
most of it is
Why?
a border problem because they are lacing things and they are bringing it through, and it's a problem.
Make heroin legal now. You know what people will do in a generation? They won't do heroin. It's literally been shown in Europe. Who cares?
Yeah, that's all.
Don't do heroin. I endorse not doing drugs. I say
Yes,
drugs are gay.
it's
Don't do
better not
drugs.
to.
Yeah, it's better not to. I say don't do drugs, but make it all legal. Make it all legal. I'm sorry. It's been shown people will stop doing drugs. And if you make them
Okay.
happier, if you make them happy, like, it's so fucked up. There's so many sad young men that listen to this show. That sucks. And I wish you guys had a better life.
I don't think that.
I have
Yeah,
nothing to say to them. I have nothing, like, your life sucks. I'm sorry. I've got nothing to say to them. Or
I
they're
don't think
not.
that's the right thing to say to them. I
Well, I
think
mean, what am I
that
supposed to say?
focusing too much on the negatives and being very, very defeatist is a lot of their problems.
You're never going to fucking buy a Porsche, bro. Like, you're
Okay, but
probably
that's
fucked.
not like the measure of a good life.
Yeah, it is. For a man,
It's
it
a
is.
measure of like a comfortable one, I
For a
guess.
man
But
that
it doesn't have to be
no,
like super easy to be happy.
no, for a man it is. I'm never
A
gonna get a
Porsche?
Porsche. I might get a Porsche, maybe.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then these people should be working harder.
Where are they gonna work towards,
The Porsche,
bro? They're not gonna be able to get there.
someday,
They are
if they work real hard.
fucked. No, they are
Why?
fucked. What do you mean? Why are they fucked? Have you
Why
not
can't they
met
have
like?
a Porsche?
I,
I'm telling them to improve themselves, make themselves the sort of person that
I
gets a Porsche. This is straight up Andrew Tate crap that I'm
I
saying
think
right
that
now.
the
If you're
things that
arguing with me.
yeah, and if Andrew Tate come by, I'd agree with him. But no, I think the shit that Andrew Tate says is fucking bullshit.
Did you just say that?
Yeah, clip it.
Clip it. Clip it, everyone. We got it. Sorry. Top G is taken down by the Bry dog, finally.
It's true. I mean, it's true. Look, people my age, yes, but like 20-year-olds that might be listening to this, you're screwed. Start drinking.
Okay,
To tell you.
well,
You're
things have always
screwed.
been horrific throughout all of human history. There are different periods of like most lifetimes. Like if you live a full lifetime, like average age expectancy, several horrific things are going to happen in your lifetime, and the economic growth is
are you gonna
go up and
seriously
down, but you're-
are you gonna seriously try to run that against millennial? Like I am 1987 millennial. I had every horrific thing happen.
yeah.
So
There
what
was
am I?
in the early 1900s there
Okay,
was the Spanish
1993
flu, and
19
then World War One, and then while they were still alive, World War Two, and then like I don't know, man. There's a
Okay,
lot.
like
There's a Great
19
Depression in that time. That
there
was pretty
wasn't. Oh, there
horrific.
wasn't. But 1993, 1994 impeachment of Bill Clinton. I was a child. Then we had the now that I'm thinking about it, 2008 fucking Great Recession, which is brutal. I lived through that, and I remember
Is that
walking
worse
around.
than the Great Depression?
I wasn't there for that, but I remember it being so bad that I could not find a job. Yeah, it was very bad. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I could not find a fucking job back then.
Mm-hmm.
Very bad. And then we got the 2020 great faggotry that was, even though I was right the entire time and people fought with me. And I guess we could put 2016 Donald Trump won the election. It was a pretty big deal. But and then 2020 the Great Steal. It was a
Great
witch hunt.
Steal.
Major
I don't think
hoax.
we can say that on
It's a
YouTube, can
major
we?
hoax, folks. It's a major hoax. Um, so we had that, and then now we're having this thing come along, whatever you're gonna call, whatever this is, which is, I guess we're back to masks, and I get are you serious? Like seriously,
About what?
2008, 2000 fucking 16, 2020. Are you serious? I only have so much money. All right, like I've run out of money.
I'm not saying things are great.
Well, it's
Now, once did
bullshit.
I say that? I want people. Look, I'm trying to encourage people to have positive attitudes.
I'm trying to tell people that they are fucked.
I know. I know you are. Do you want to finish this story?
Buy a gun, shoot yourself.
Okay, you can't say that though.
I don't care.
Okay, you know what?
What's the rest of the story? Is it some fag who should kill himself?
Yes.
It kind of sounds like it's some fag who should kill
He
himself.
really does, doesn't he? Okay.
This guy sucks.
Where was I? Okay, my brother thinks I'm completely in the wrong and that my girlfriend deserves the truth, but I genuinely believe I was doing what I thought was best for her, and I don't see it as a malicious act. Am I really the jerk for trying to help my girlfriend this way? Or is my brother overreacting? Should I tell my girlfriend what I've been doing or keep it to myself to spare her feelings? I need honest opinions here. Please keep in mind that telling her up front that she's put on weight could seriously set back her mental health. That's so retarded. What a cop out.
Just tell her she's being a fatso. Like, I mean, dude, Erica was way more fucking fat than when we met. Or way more fat when we met. I literally have never noticed. You know why? I love her.
Yeah.
Like I never knew. But like, and she's like, oh yeah, I fucking lost a bunch of weight. And she's not fat now. Don't get me wrong, but I guess she was way fatter when we first started dating.
You just didn't notice that she lost it?
I literally didn't know. She is way thinner now. No, I know I can, feel the thing on it. But yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, love really does help a lot. I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't understand how men can do that. Like, I can understand if she gained like 50 pounds, but that doesn't sound like what he's talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. She could have gained a lot, though. I mean, it could have been a thing.
Well, the context doesn't support that. I think that this guy is just an asshole that is poisoning his girlfriend potentially with sawdust, because I doubt he looked up whether sawdust is like safe. Let me look. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to see.
You can't do that.
Is it safe to ingest large amounts of sawdust?
No, no, it's not.
Large amounts of. I would be worried about like splinters inside. I sawdust bad for you. The hidden health dangers of sawdust. Experts in OSHA agree that sawdust poses a serious health risk for those who are overexposed to it. Not only is it an irritant, but it is. Let me see. Oh, it's a carcinogen.
It doesn't seem good.
Trees contain toxins from the bark and wood, the sap and foliage. So some of them have more toxins than others, depending on the type of wood. Man. It could clog. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, this is a problem. It can give you rashes and blisters and itchiness just from touching your skin too much. So what do you think that's doing to your internal
What type
insides?
of tree dust is he putting in there? Like, don't. The whole thing.
Wow.
The whole thing is not good.
Yeah, he's poisoning her. He is literally poisoning her.
Which, that rules, but...
Can you eat sawdust? Mary Catherine blog. Let's look. Tips for a better life. Thank you, Mary Catherine. Can you eat sawdust? Some people do eat sawdust. And no, we're not talking about wood chips that you might find in your garden. We're talking about actual wood that has been ground into a fine powder. So can you eat sawdust? Technically, yes, you can, but we would not recommend it. Eating sawdust can lead to a number of health problems, including gastrointestinal issues, malnutrition, and even death. Eating.
Well, probably not. Yeah, that's
Uh,
not great.
yeah. So basically, people do it sometimes because they get what is it called? It doesn't say the
Oh,
term here, so I'm
retardation.
forgetting it. Pica, is that what it is? The one where the Africans will eat mud and cornstarch and stuff. It's called like pica or something, and
Okay.
sometimes people get it when they're pregnant. But what it is it's like you have deficiencies in you, and so you just eat things that are not supposed to be edible, right? And
That's
it's higher,
ridiculous.
like certain types of it are higher in different types of populations for different reasons. And so I think it's called pica, Pica, but I can't remember right now if that's accurate. But
That's
that's
fucking
it.
ridiculous.
So because that is a thing, they know that it can kill you, that it is poison and it's bad for you because some of those people have eaten sawdust, is basically what I'm understanding
I
here.
can't. I don't eat sawdust. I mean, don't eat sawdust.
Nutritional value of sawdust. When it comes to wood, most people think of lumber for building houses or constructing furniture. However, it's a versatile material that can be used for a variety of purposes, including food.
Don't eat sawdust. Don't eat sawdust. I don't know what people's fucking deal is. I'm okay. Look, we've been doing the show for an hour and 40 minutes, by the
Okay,
way.
yeah, we gotta quit.
This is the
Yeah,
longest episode we've ever done.
that's we. Yeah, well, you did a lot of like little rants and
Well,
long drawn out.
I got rants. Don't eat sawdust.
Mm,
I love these people that like listen
all
to
right,
it.
yeah.
No, I want to do one more rant before I leave.
Okay, yeah.
I want the people that listen to this who I know are nerds. Like you guys are calculator dick nerds. I want you to stop being calculator dick nerds. I
Yes.
If you are in your fucking mid 30s and you have a roommate, figure it out. If you are in your mid 20s and you don't have a girlfriend, figure it out. If you're literally not my age, 36, and you don't have a fucking longtime girlfriend, you have to figure it out. You know,
Yes.
look, am I wrong?
No, you're right. You got to figure it out. Like
All of
this is on
those,
you, and
figure
it's
it
not on
out.
society to fix it for you. Like everyone's got problems.
Figure it out. I have so many problems. I have so much anxiety. I literally wake up every day with so much anxiety and all of that. And I get that. And I'm with you on that. But you got to figure it the fuck out.
Yeah, you do.
You know, I'm a mess of a person. And that's the bit that I do. And it's very funny that I'm like, very drunk all the time, all that. Why am I doing better than you?
That's a good question. You are pathetic. If Bryden is doing better than you, you're pathetic.
I mean, I don't listen to her.
And
That's
with
so
that,
rude what she said.
we're out of time for today.
That's so rude what she said, though. Don't
But you
listen to
can
her.
go to patreon.com/here to help podcast for our bonus episodes released every Monday. We
They
do at
are
least
not
3
gonna
a
fucking.
month.
They are not gonna subscribe to that if you call
They
them
are.
pathetic. That is
They are.
so rude.
Because we're going to teach them how to get better. And also, it was a
Oh my
very good bonus
god.
episode this week. It'll
It
be out in
was.
just a
It was
couple
very
days.
very good.
And, you know, we appreciate all of our patrons and we
I
love them
actually
very
do.
much. We
I
love them
actually
the
do.
most.
I actually do. She does
They're our
not. That was
favorite.
so rude to say. That was. I was in the middle of trying to.
I
It's
know.
fine.
I'm kidding. I need to get out of here. I'm sorry, everybody. But you got a super long episode today. You should be super excited.
is
We
so
appreciate
long.
you very much. You can go to Twitter. Well, it's called X now, but you can follow me there called
Nah, it's not Twitter.
at Octo Abby. That
At
is
Octo
Abby with
Flabby.
an I.
At fucking
And
Fago Retard. That's where you can get her. Damn, that'd be a
that
good X name. Fago Retard. Damn. If anybody, I will pay you if I can have
Oh,
Fago
gosh.
Retard. At
Right.
Fago Retard.
Go look it up and see if you could get the app. for
No, it's
yourself.
definitely gone. It's definitely gone. At
Okay.
Fago Retard.
He is at one and only Bryden.
We're
as
like
the
a-
number one.
Like a finger.
Thank you, everyone.
I
for
told my
listening and have-
I was telling my fucking singing instructor the other day, who's gonna be on the show hopefully, about my fascination with bones, and I've never watched any person besides you just just kind of recoil and be really concerned. She's like, yes, that is very nice. And then I would tell you about the singing. And I'm like, yeah, but like, what if I fucking scrape my fingers away?
Okay, yeah, you shouldn't be telling that poor woman about that.
No, we're going to have her on the show. It's going to be
I
hilarious.
know it's gonna be. I'm
That
gonna feel bad, but
she'd be like, actually, she know the fucking. She's got a girlfriend and stuff. It's a whole deal.
she has a girlfriend.
Yeah, she's all lefty and shit.
Oh, that's gonna be a train wreck. Okay, everyone, thank you for listening and have a great week, secure in the knowledge that we are with you and we're the only ones you can trust are here to help.